the Sebastian Lathe. Here's the nameplate. Sebastian Lathe, Cincinnati, Ohio. Does up to between 3 and 40 threads per inch, turns per inch, I don't know. THSP, SC and ST. 1 to 2, half, I don't know. I used to know how to read this, I don't know anymore. It's been a while since I've even used it. But it should restore okay. Paint up and look pretty enough. It's quite light, you can lift it yourself in and out of a van. What else? Yeah, somebody's put a I think it's about a 1/3 horsepower, a 1/2 horsepower X washing machine motor in there, and it's cocked at the moment. It's not quite in line with the drive pulley, as you can see. All that needs to be gotten rid of and put a nice discreet motor in somewhere. Or I've got a few vintage motors, very old motors that wouldn't be too conspicuous on a lathe like this. It's got a broken spoke here. Yeah, it's got in the casting the supports for where the treadle used to be down the bottom, or perhaps in previous models and they've just used the same legs, I don't know, because I think the treadle model had a 2 foot fly wheel down the bottom, or a pulley, which came up around this. I don't think it should have this if it were a treadle model, and this looks to be original, although it is hanging off the lathe on a piece of angle line there, so who knows, maybe it is a ring in as well, unless it was configured differently and bolted straight to the chassis somewhere, or the bed, which I can't see any bolt holes. I began a preliminary cleanup of the tailstock and the compound, just seeing how it'd look in different types of black, and it came up okay. Of course, it's been sitting here for a few years now, and rust has started to ingress once again. Change gears, other miscellaneous parts that I've taken off, parts of the tailstock that still need to be polished, and it looks like we've got, and I've been looking for that for God knows how long now. Don't know how that got in there. Yeah, some various bits and pieces, little bits here, a bottom clamp, the goes through there. Yeah, so it's all there. I did used to use it, although not very long before I bought a new lathe, and consequently a few more, including a turret lathe, a big Ward 2C turret lathe there. So there, yeah, this is the old lathe. I don't know much else about it. I think Sebastian as a company, I seem to recall, could be wrong, Sebastian merged or was called the Sebastian May Company or something at some point early in its history. This one doesn't say the May or Sebastian May Company, it's just Sebastian. So yeah, there you go. It's very quiet. The main noise you're hearing now is coming from the motor, actually. No flat belts, obviously. I've given it a bit of an oil before I sparked it up for the video, and yeah, I don't have enough change gears. There's a few missing in there, but you don't see many in Australia, many old antique lathes like this around that are at least able to be run, unless they've had a bit of work or some smart individual or family over the years have kept it in one piece instead of turning it into something else or taking it down the scrapyard. So there you go, that's the Sebastian Lathe as featured in my ancient mobile phone video from one of my other videos there. There you go.